We're going to look into the preparation of new fiberglass substrate and timber now, and we're going to look at how we do it. The paint companies will specify various different processes, especially for fiberglass. They never seem to be quite sure what they're going to do. It varies from just a light hand scuff, depending on what primer it is, and an epoxy prime. But we like to look at things, especially moulded things, a little bit more seriously than that. Give them a proper solvent wash first, and then a full scratch up or grind up, and then prime them, and then proceed with your fairing after that. Normal sort of wash method that you've seen with numerous other processes, 2-rag method. Just wash them in aluminium, getting off all the residue and wax and different contaminants that might be on the surface. Then we'll commence a full grind up, put the safety equipment on, and then where we can't grind, we'll hand sand. We're going to profile this with 80 grit, which is probably well and truly sufficient for the epoxy primer that we're going to put on here. And the rest of the system, we'll shoot a little bit of footage of, and you can see later. Timber preparation, it varies a little bit in that each different timber has different porosity, and the main issues with painting timber are that the grain will tend to suck all of your primers and top coats in and make the finished look imperfect. So what you really need to do is to get your preparation on your timber as good as possible, knock the grain down as flat as you can so that there's not as much grain sticking up through your paint profile. And then the first coat and sometimes the second coat, sort of like varnishing, you want whatever you're putting on there to penetrate into the grain and dry in the grain so that the grain can't absorb too much more of your top coats. So the first coats will thin right down, perhaps 50% with an epoxy primer, thin it down, brush it on. Right, the brushing effect will get it deeper into the grain, and then the thinness of the product will be absorbed into the grain, then dry off, stop that absorption from happening later on. You just got to get your prep as good as you possibly can. Sand with the grain whenever possible. Just knocking the top off the grain, get it down as flat as you can. Then after you finish, you've got to blow all of the residue and dust out of that grain so that your first coats can penetrate into the grain easily.
technique though.